Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Many blessings to you. We are going to do a Christmas card, huh? A Christmas pool oracle. So we are looking at some cards. That was too many and didn't feel aligned. So, how is everybody today? Thank you so much for joining. Let's take a look at your message today, shall we? Happy holidays to you. I don't know if any of you celebrate. If you do, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Like whatever you celebrate. Many blessings to you and many wishes to you. We are using our holiday deck. In our reading today is Cranberry Garland. Okay, so the beauty of simple things lies in the care and love used to create them. So many beautiful things, right? The beauty of simple things lies in the care and love used to create them. So this is telling you that you are beautiful. Don't forget to realize how beautiful you are and how magically created you are, and trust that whatever you create is just as magical, right? For this holiday season, you do not have to spend a lot of money to create something beautiful and magical as a gift to someone, right? You create your gifts from the heart, is what this is saying, right? So, simple things, just find the simple things this holiday season, right? The simple things are what aligns you with what your calling is right now, what your meaning is right now. Your next message is red cardinal. When you see the red cardinal, know that loved ones are near, guiding you with love. Often the red cardinal might come in as a spiritual awareness. I know a couple years ago when I was starting energy work and I was going down a spiritual path, I was driving and there was a cardinal in the middle of the road, and I got out, and my first instinct was to pick it up to get it out of the road so it didn't get hurt or hit. And there was nothing wrong with the cardinal. It just kind of like sat in my hand. It came home with me. We put it in a cage. My daughter and I took care of it for a couple hours. It started fluttering around the cage, acting perfectly fine. So we opened the door and it flew out. And then for the longest time, it kind of stayed near the house. And there was this like just this knowing that there was a deeper purpose for this bird being in our lives, right? So the cardinal reminds you that loved ones are near. It reminds you to have faith in what you might not be able to see physically. Uh, Sometimes things appear in a spiritual form. Okay. Uh, Yuletide blessings. Count your blessings this season, for they grow with every act of gratitude. The more you show up with a heart of gratitude, the more this season will show you the magic that it can bring you. Okay, so for some of you, you might be in a situation where uh, your heart just might not be in the season, and that's okay, and that happens, and your guidance is show up with gratitude, right? I know gratitude often helps those around you, um, because often when you have a heart of gratitude, people that might need that energy will often be pulled to you by the universe. The universe will direct their path to your way so that you can fulfill the need that the universe has for this person. Okay. So don't underestimate your heart. Don't underestimate your words when you feel pulled to speak to someone, to uplift someone, to say something to someone. Act upon those emotions, because that could be the universe working through you to help this person in some way. Okay. And then gratitude is always returned. by the universe. When you show gratitude to others, the universe in return will show gratitude to you. So gratitude is a big energy when it comes to respect, respecting the earth, respecting the universe, respecting the creator. Gratitude is a really big energy in that area. Okay, so the more gratitude that you can hold for yourself, for this situation, the more you will see that come back to you, okay, in form. Whispers of silence. So, in the quiet moments, listen to your heart. It carries the whispers of wisdom. Okay, so you are being told to pay attention to the silence. Okay, silence, for some people, silence is very uncomfortable. They always have to have something on, something playing, something because they can't relax or they can't allow themselves to fall into the silence. Okay. This here is reminding you that if you can tune into the silence, there is messages, there's heart activation, there's spiritual communication in the silence. Sometimes it's hard for spirit to get the message across when there's too much noise going on. But in the silence is often when the universe can communicate to you. Okay. So pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to your heart, pay attention to your body. Because in the silence is usually when things will resonate. Okay, you will get an understanding of what feels right, what doesn't feel right, what feels off, and that's a big message. Okay, that's a really big message for you. If you feel uncomfortable in the silence, that's also a message for your heart. Why do you feel uncomfortable? What is unhealed? What is unaddressed, okay, in your heart that's causing you to have the silence, uneasiness, okay? Because you want to be able to get to a place where you enjoy the silence, where the silence speaks to you in a calming, welcoming way. Okay, so for some people, that's a task. That's a task this time of year because maybe you maybe you had a lot going on this time of year. I know for some of you, you may have lost someone that means a lot to you this time of year, and maybe keeping yourself busy, keeping something on, it distracts your thoughts. Okay, so just pay attention, listen to your heart. Okay, and and just know that you are being guided in in this situation in this time. All right, many blessings to you for a wonderful evening. I'm going to pull a closing card. What do we need to know for our holiday guidance? Right, what would you like us to know for our closing card with this energy? Okay, I feel like this one wants to come out. And our closing card is gingerbread. Oh, there's actually two. Gingerbread house. Okay, home is where love and laughter dwells. Build it strong with kindness. Okay, so your home is your sanctuary, basically. It doesn't matter what it looks like, where it is. It can be apartment, it can be a house. A house is a house without love, right? A home is wherever your heart is, as the saying goes. So this card is telling you it's very important to make your house a home. You don't want it to just be a place that you live, you want it to be a place that you love. Okay. So this is reminding you that um, it's okay this holiday season to say no to going to places that don't feel right to you. Okay. If something doesn't resonate in your heart, and you don't want to go, you don't want to do it, don't. Right? It's one of those situations where you need to step into your power even if it hurts other people's feelings. Okay? Sometimes when we constantly do things on the holidays to help everybody else, to just get through the holidays, it just creates a pattern and it's not healing energy. So don't be afraid to change the situation this year. If there's a house or a home that has conflict and you feel like you need to avoid it, do so. This is your confirmation to do so. And if there's a way for you to make your home a loving environment for you or for those that visit you, do so. Okay. Somebody might need that loving security net right now this time of year. Okay. So you can step into this love energy around you and you can transform your house, right? And if you go to somebody else's house, you might find that you hold the energy of making the situation feel like home versus just a house. Okay. So sometimes, your energy, your home energy will go where you are. Okay. Because that's where your heart is. So sometimes you're the one that makes a house a home for other people, even in their own home. Okay. So don't underestimate the power of love this season. Right. So it's not always what's under the tree, it's not always what's on the table. Sometimes it's just the company that you keep. Hot cocoa comfort. In the warmth of simple moments, we find comfort and connection. Yeah. Sometimes it's just someone that you're just enjoying a cup of coffee or a hot cup of cocoa or a hot cup of tea with someone, a listening ear, a loving heart, right? That can be the power of this season. A lot of us are going through a lot of changes. We're starting to realize what truly does matter. And this, for you, this card reading is telling you that you are on the right path. Step into that energy, be that energy. If you rock the boat, trust that you're rocking the boat for all the right reasons, right? Maybe others need to see you standing in your power so that they also feel that they have the right to stand in theirs. Okay. So bless your holiday season. Don't make your pockets go empty. Um, if you can, do things from the heart because that's going to be something that lasts a lifetime, right? Alrighty, much love to you. Thank you for being here. It has been a pleasure doing your readings today, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.